He's the undisputed greatest player in table tennis history. The first man to ever complete the Super Grand Slam. A two-time Grand Slam champion. China's first Olympic six-gold winner. And across a 21-year career, he collected 31 world titles. From a little kid in Anshan to a fully formed six-tool warrior, Ma Long showed the world one thing. Some athletes are shaped by their era, but legends like him carve out their own. Ma Long was born in 1988 in Anshan, Liaoning, a city obsessed with table tennis. At 5, he picked up a paddle. At 11, he earned his spot on the provincial team. At 15, he broke into China's national A team after finishing second in the promotion tournament. Back then, China's dominance belonged to the two Wangs and one Ma. For the young newcomer, the pressure was suffocating. But it was in that gap between himself and the legends that he grew at lightning speed. In 2006, not yet 18, Ma Long played his first world championships and won the team title with China. People immediately took notice. The young prodigy label was born. That same year, the national team assigned him a coach who would walk with him through every major moment of his career, Jike. Then came 2007. At the Kuwait Open, the 20-year-old delivered a breakthrough that changed everything. He tore through the bracket, took down Wang Liqin and Wang Hao, and beat Ma Lin 4-2 in the final. It was his first major international title. And for the first time, people began to believe the old dynasty might be coming to an end, and a new one was rising. In 2008, Ma Long erupted. He won the Asian Cup, swept the Pro Tour Grand Finals, and even set a Guinness World Record for most wins in a single ITTF Pro Tour season. For 12 consecutive months, no one could touch his #1 ranking. The Olympic gold became his next target. But success is never a straight line. From 2009 onward, Ma Long fell into his deepest slump. 3 straight world championships ended in semi-final exits. He even thought about retiring. During the same period from 2011 to 2014, Zhang Jike exploded onto the scene. Ferocious, fearless, completing the Grand Slam in a record-fast 445 days. The contrast only made Ma Long question himself more. But he didn't stop. When teammates practiced 1 bucket of balls, he practiced 2. Even when his arms were so tired he couldn't lift them, he kept going. Finally, in 2015, Ma Long stepped onto the World Championships final stage. His long-awaited chance. He beat Fang Bo 4-2 and became world champion. Overcome with emotion, he jumped onto the table in celebration. It was the victory he had chased for nearly a decade. From that moment on, he unleashed a new era, the Ma Long era. At the 2015 World Cup, now 27, he met 18-year-old Zhendong. Ma Long swept him 4-0 for his second World Cup singles title. Later that year, he beat him again 4-3 to win the Grand Finals, becoming the first man ever to win all 3 major titles in a single season. Every trophy was proof of his years of patience and discipline. Then came Rio 2016, one of the most anticipated Olympic men's singles finals in history. Ma Long versus Zhang Jike, the longtime world #1 versus the fastest Grand Slam winner ever. But on that day, Ma Long dominated from start to finish, a clean 4-0 sweep. His first Olympic singles gold, his long-delayed Grand Slam, and the moment he became the first men's Super Grand Slam winner. A year later, in the 2017 Dusseldorf World Championships final, he and Zhendong produced a match he would later call the craziest of my career.
我想这应该是我这辈子最疯狂的一场比赛，我想以后也不会再出现这样的球了。
The two went head-to-head in a brutal showdown. In the end, Ma Long edged out a 4-3 win, defended his World Table Tennis Championships men's singles title, and helped China extend its streak to 7 straight world titles. At the 2019 World Championships in Budapest, with Su Xian and Zhendong both knocked out early, Ma Long became China's last hope. He beat Matthias Falk 4-1 in the final, defended his title again, and completed a historic three-peat. That same year, his knee injury came back hard. The pain kept getting worse, and he was forced to make a tough call, fly to the United States for surgery. Fortunately, the operation was a success. Fueled by nothing but love for the sport, Ma Long trained month after month. People questioned whether he was getting too old, but he knew one thing. Real champions don't win because they're young. At the Tokyo Olympics in 2021, 33-year-old Ma Long survived a 4-3 thriller against Dimitrij Ovcharov in the semifinals, then beat Zhendong 4-2 in the final to claim Olympic gold and secure his second career Grand Slam. Most people thought that would be the perfect moment for him to walk away. But his legend wasn't done yet. At the 2024 World Cup in Macau, Ma Long fell behind 0-3 against Gaoyuan. It was a desperate situation, but he stayed calm, trusted his heartbeat, and completed a stunning 4-3 comeback. It was his third World Cup men's singles title and the 30th World Championship of his career. Later that same year, nearing 36, Ma Long stepped into his fourth Olympic Games. He gave up the singles event and competed only in the team competition, becoming the anchor of the squad. Together, they won China's fifth straight Olympic men's team gold. Ma Long also became the first player ever to win 6 Olympic gold medals. From a skinny kid in Anshan to the sport's most complete warrior, he carved out a legend of his own, one swing at a time. He showed us that passion can outlast time itself. Just like he once said,
只要心怀热爱，永远都是当打之年。